So God needs you to be ready to hold him. I'm jumping right in without any of the commercials I usually do. God needs you ready to hold him. You know what? We go through a lot of things, and a lot of times we don't understand why. Especially for us, those of us who are believers that call themselves believers, we don't have a correct or accurate understanding of the things that we go through and why. I remember I know I was having some dreams, and somebody was having some dreams even about me. This was years ago, and they would always see me coming out of some water, a really um, I guess a tremendous amount of water. And then I would see myself in water, and then I would like be submerged, and the only thing that was out of the water was maybe just like a piece of my head. And I was like, what in the world was all of this? Now I know the divine flow came years after that. So I would imagine it's something to do with that as far as the principle of it. But nonetheless, it was like, man, that's crazy. And then everything that, we kind of been dealing with for years now. But God does things, first of all, because God knows what God is doing in us and through us and with us and all that stuff. So God needs you to be able to hold him. And the only thing that makes you qualified and ready to hold him is the amount of, I don't know, the amount of weight that is put on you, and you don't concede, you don't give up, you don't give in, you don't fold, you don't die. You may bend and you may fall, but you don't have to die from it. You don't have to give up, because what God is doing is he needs to come through you, but he needs you to be able to hold what's coming through. And the only way that we're qualified is when we walk our path, when we walk our journey. We had a Rising Ground Church family member. She reached out to us yesterday, and she was just kind of touching base, and she was saying that she was praying for us and all of that good stuff. And God shared something with her about us concerning, the prayer that she prayed, and she shared it. And it really, man, it really blessed me, because it spoke to this moment right now. It's like, it doesn't matter what you think you're going through. Know that because you are courageous enough to keep going, to stay with God, then God is forging and he's molding and he's making something out of you that can hold him. God is heavy. God is large. God is immeasurable. So whatever that means, as it translates coming through us, or our particular life, know that, man, you got to be able to hold that thing. And the only thing that qualifies you to hold it is the amount of the forging fire that is used to make that foundation or that platform. So that's all I got, man. I wanted to just give you guys that perspective, because it really, really, really moved me, and it helped me because of everything. And I know everybody is going through a lot of different struggles and battles, and they're waiting, and you're waiting, and you're trying to see what God is doing. And God is literally making a foundation out of you that can hold him. Rising Ground Church, Pastor Jamal, I'll talk to you. Peace.